Five, four, three, two, one. Another K Factor production. As it's time to crank it up. Good evening, good evening, good evening.
Beat money.
Indeed. Let's go. Good evening. My name is Kaazon, and I'm in charge of the K Factor. Indeed. How do you do? How do you do? And you, and you, and you, and show enough you over there. I see you.
Beat money.
We are currently sitting at 56 degrees, partly cloudy skies here on the Gulf Coast. Pensacola, Florida is where I reside. Always, for any questions, concerns, I may even ask for someone to share general information on the case that we're working on over here at the K Factor. Anytime you want to get the brother a cigar, a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, I love books. Love books. Books. I'll do the reading. You do the listening. Also, pre-announcement, Kaazon's Truth is coming at a theater near you. I do beg of you, come on over. Subscribe. And let's see, can we change the world? You know, before we get up out of here.
Beat money.
As we're going to move here into the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. This content is used for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, or research. Fair use is a use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All rights belong to their respective owners. And that is the copyright disclaimer. And it is under Section 107. Where you can find the Copyright Act, which was filled out and changed by 1976. That's true. The Real Brown Family Chronicles. Welcome, welcome. What's up with you? Come on in. And there I am, right here in front of your face, with either Mars or the moon over my head, one or the other. Pick one. Eat indeed. I appreciate that, the Real Brown Family Chronicles. I can always count on you to put that in the chat for me. Thank you. going to move swiftly tonight, but we're not going to leave anything unturned. I think I already have which area I want to work in already lined up and ready to go. If you will, I'll drop up here for a second. Open up something for a second. Yeah, that's what I want. And let's get to work. I need to set the table. I need to set the table first. I need to swing here for just a second. No worries. We're not going to spend a lot of time right here. But where we're going to next, which is going to be the day after, is where I want to operate on. See, can I pass some files in front of the court tonight? See, can I get some charges filed? We'll see. We'll see if the court will accept my argument. Let's begin this.
Okay, but what I'm saying is that is your defense attorney. So please try to work with him. Don't get angry with him. That's all. Now, you could be right. Maybe he shouldn't have told me. I don't know. I don't know. But I guess he wanted me to know because I'm your wife.
Yeah, but he didn't tell me and told me nothing. You know what I'm saying?
But you knew the charges.
I knew that, but
when,
his thing,
when you called me.
Yeah, but he's still talking like today he was gonna handle his business. That's not what's going. That's not. He wasn't handling his business. You understand what I'm saying? Regardless.
But if okay, let me ask you this.
Okay.
What do you mean handling his business? Because you still wouldn't have gotten out because of the new charges.
I know that, but still though, if I hadn't had him at all, period, it's just still supposed to be so.
Okay, but what I'm saying is that is your defense attorney. So please try to work with him. Don't get angry with him. That's all. Now, you could be right. Maybe he shouldn't have told me. I don't know. I don't know. But I guess he wanted me to know because I'm your wife.
Yeah, but he didn't tell me and told me nothing. You know what I'm saying?
But you knew the charges.
I knew that, but
when,
his thing,
when you called me.
Yeah, but he's still talking like today he was gonna handle his business. That's not what's going. That's not. He wasn't handling his business. You understand what I'm saying? Regardless.
But if okay, let me ask you this.
See how nice and smooth Shirley tries to rationalize with him, keep him calm by keeping herself calm, instead of Nesto pouring out his heart on his case. And then all of a sudden out the background goes, "You got gray hair. You're getting old man." Versus this tone.
What do you mean handling his business? Because you still wouldn't have gotten out because of the new charges.
I know that, but still though, if I hadn't had him at all, period.
That is true. Had you would not have had Dodo. Yes, sir, I'll agree, sir. Had you would not have had the charges, you would have been fine.
It's just still supposed to be so.
Okay, but what I'm saying is
I just want to hit this one more time.
That is your defense attorney. So please try to work with him. Don't get angry with him. That's all. Now, you could be right. Maybe he shouldn't have told me. I don't know. I don't know. But I guess he wanted me to know because I'm your wife.
That's the point. I don't know. Maybe you have. I know I haven't. I've never heard. See, because I'm not uppity. Never been a part of the uppity boule. You know. Now, people have thought one thing, but then they always said, "No, okay, you down to earth, right? What you see is what you get, right?" I've never heard a wife explaining to her husband, I'm talking about the money that she's paying out of her pocket, not out of Nesto's secret account, business account, Nesto account, Nesto account, bobblehead account. None of that. Her money. And she's finding herself pleading to a degree for his calmness and understanding of why the lawyer told her or gave her certain information about the situation. Hey, put that down for some bars. I can't rap, so somebody record that little part, send it to me. No, seriously. All right. And the main part that I wanted to get to, and you'll understand in a minute. And I'm gonna try to stay calm. It's gonna be hard, but I'm gonna try to stay calm.
He wanted me to know because I'm your wife.
That's your wife. That's your wife, and Nesto, that's your her husband. All right. Now, that shouldn't be that hard to understand. Now, let us move forward. Now, I want to move forward. Let's get started here.
Right now, I don't need to be. I don't need to make no rational move right now. I gotta wait till going on tomorrow.
Well, wait. I mean, he ain't going to that. So, I mean, what are you worried about?
Oh,
He said he gotta perform like he's supposed to perform.
I do want that. Make no mistake about it. I do want that. But I need to do it in style. So that's where I'm going to be operating. Yeah, this is what I want.
This video contains one call between Nesto and Sonya.
Shout out the phone calls from prison. Let's operate off her introduction. Shout out to you, phone calls from prison. The show from the Gulf Coast, the K Factor.
On January 14th, 2023. In this call, you will hear that Nesto and Sonya are upset with his attorney for talking to Shirley Strawberry. Take a listen.
We are.
Hello?
Hello. Hi, babe.
Okay, I was gonna
He's
say.
not going to go to court.
Huh?
And there is a bond on that. He said there is a bond on that. You will get bonded out on that. It's not a crime where you touch somebody or anything like that. Possession of a picture is bondable.
Oh, it is?
Yes, it is. He said it's just possession of a picture. So it is bondable.
All right. Just real quick, a little background, and I know most of you already know. Nesto was arrested on July the 7th, 2022 on something circling around some fraud, some checks, some people wanting their tips. I stay here. I don't really stay here. I don't know. My homegirl, I know. I don't know her. I don't know who she is. I don't know where she came from. And then there's a video. Maybe I'll run it later. But that's not the point right now. Either or, he's in jail. credit repair. Simple, but complex, right? Simple, but complex. Now, for my own sanity, from July the 7th, I'm going to just pick, I don't know, what, maybe, July the 7th? I mean, to be honest with you, I don't even have to go to no other month. July the 7th, unless it was on a Friday, I'll give it that much. It seems like my man should have been out no later than July the 10th. But he wasn't. Then goes August, September, October. Somewhere in between that August and September, Sonya enters the arena. She enters the arena. No, she didn't meet him while in jail. She hooked up with him. You know what? I know I did a whole thing on this. I'm gonna read that good stuff in 1 second. I just want to make sure the record is straight. I don't want nobody talking about the K Factor or the K Factor family done said or did anything to hurt nobody's feelings. And then they become emotional and shit, right? But listen to this.
I would say this, because in my 20s, I would fuck for the sport of it sometimes, you know, if I was single. It wasn't like I had to be with somebody or like somebody, you know. You know what? The sad thing about me, I guess it's not that sad, but now that I'm older, I would say this, because in my 20s, I would fuck for the sport of it sometimes, you know, if I was single. It wasn't like I had to be with somebody or like somebody, you know. You know what? The sad thing about...
Hold on 1 second. Now, Sonya, re-explain this to them one more time. I couldn't believe it myself, but, you know, you're a grown-ass woman.
I would say this, because in my 20s, I would fuck for the sport of it sometimes, you know, if I was single. It wasn't like I had to be with somebody or like somebody, you know. But now that I'm older, I have to like somebody to think and want sex. So if I don't like anybody, I'm good. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to be bothered. And then I only want to fuck the person I like. So since I've only been liking your ass since January, no, April. I always liked you, but I was always trying to fight it since I met you. I just, like, remember I was telling you, it was like, and I was like, we're just going to stay friends. We're just going to keep this, like, you know, we cannot fall in love. We cannot get any, because it'll complicate shit, and then I'll be miserable. And then, you know, so I would see you, and I'll be like, ooh, I got to avoid him for a while because I'm starting to fall. And I would just, like, avoid you. Like, I'll talk to you every day, but I was like, I just don't want to see him because then I'll slip up and fall in love with this. I would say this, because in my 20s, I would fuck for the sport of it.
All right, so she's explaining how in her 20s, we're not veering off too far. I just want to make sure the record's straight. She was testifying to the fact of when she was in her 20s, she will hunch at will. She ain't even have to have no feelings for him. She ain't even have to like him. I'm not a woman, so I don't know how that works. Right? It sounds like to me, I got an itch, I'm hunting. First thing on sight. I mean, hold on.
I would say this, because in my 20s, I would fuck for the sport of it.
Okay, for the sport of it. And I'm sure you can find a sport on television through cable network on any given night. All right. Anyway, Sonya enters into the arena, and she comes in painting this picture to Nesto, which I have more questions for him, of this 35 plus 10-year law experience that she has. And we don't need to drill that no further on that part. I would like to know if Nesto and her had ever had a conversation other on them both agreeing, their words, not mine, breaking the law. If at that moment she went into, or he asked, do you have law experience? But anyway, she wassels her little loose, fast ass up in this picture and whatnot. Real short, Nesto and a pretty well-known blogger by the name of Infamous Sylvia collaborated and came to the conclusion that the gods, I'm not even going to point them out tonight, but one of the gods told them that he or she or it placed Sonya into the situation. Now, I know. They didn't find this in no Torah, a Quran, or i.e. the Bible. I know that. But according to them and her, that the gods did this. All right, let's move on right along. All right. So she's in the picture. She's part lawyer, part thug. There's another P word that I want to put there. I'm willing to bet on it, but I'm not going to hang my hat on it, and I'm not going to risk my channel. But she said something once, maybe twice, on who and what she prefers to date and the age range. I've heard her, well, you know what? Never mind that. Even though I heard her, right? Went in a little bit even more deeper. Putting that to the side. She has now put herself, with Nesto's help, as the go-to person. She is the go-to person. And if you read the description, well, you know what? I tell you what, let's just get into it and let's just see. Let's take a look and see what she came up with.
What? That
Yes,
just
it is.
sounds so fucking stupid to me.
It really do. Because this is going to be a straight through. I don't have to really clip. I'm going to operate off this one video and shout out the phone calls from prison for it too. But we're going to operate out of this. So the commentary is going to come along and we all shall get along. You hear something you disagree with, politely put it in the chat. We'll get to it. And we will get to the chat in a few minutes at break. But right now, this sounds so stupid to him. What sounds so stupid to him, K Factor? There I go with them second and third personalities, huh? Some or a picture. I dare to say this. No, I could tell the truth. I've never seen, but evidently it was enough for them to bring a charge on it. And that sounds just so stupid to him. Now let's get going.
I know.
Wait a minute, no.
Keep in mind now, Sonya has alleged she has 35 plus 10 years law experience. I'm not even going to put what she said about Law and Order and 48 hours. I'm not even going to put that. I'm not even going to quote her. I'm going to just stick with the 35 plus 10. I advise you to do the same thing. Keep that in mind. Hold that in your left hand. In other words, every time she speaks, she's speaking as a left-hand attorney, advisor. 35 plus 10 years law experience. All right.
No. The shit you gave me in that is a stupid, my head.
Did you see it?
I didn't see the picture.
Oh.
Is that what you're talking
No.
about?
I was wondering, did you see the picture of the charge? Yeah.
Oh, I ain't looked at that yet.
And so you know what this man gonna tell me?
What
I swear
say?
he pisses me off every day. I don't know why, he went back and said something when you should just listen to the lawyer. Okay, first of all, because he was
Wait.
Let me tell you what he tried to say. He didn't, I'm talking about the lawyer.
Get it right now. Get it right. Slow down. Take a deep breath, Sonya. Slow down. What did the lawyer say?
Okay.
He didn't ask her to go forward and contribute any more money to this case because he's gonna need a new case, and if a new lawyer, because I don't do this, and he shouldn't ask her because if he do, he's gonna end up in divorce court because she's at her wit's end, this, that, and the other. Okay, first of all, you the motherfucker that told her. Let's be clear. Me telling him.
Told her what?
Him what his case look like, I'm supposed to, because that's his business. Now,
wow.
He should have took it upon himself and broke it to her, not you.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
Wait a minute. No, hold on, Nesto. Let me tighten up, because I think we missed something. Let me go again.
Let me tell you what he tried to say. He didn't. I'm talking about the lawyer.
Okay.
He didn't ask her to go forward and contribute any more money to this case because he's gonna need a new case, and if a new lawyer, because I don't do this, and if he shouldn't ask her because if he do, he's gonna end up in divorce court because she's at her wit's end, this, that, and the other. Okay, first of all, you the motherfucker that told her. Let's be clear. Me telling him what his case look like, I'm supposed to, because that's his business. Now,
wow.
He should have took it upon himself and broke it to her, not you. You the lawyer. You supposed to talk to him only, not call his wife and break it down to her.
That's some nerves now. And Nesto's sitting in the hallelujah corner. Except he's not saying hallelujah. He's doing the thank you.
Be clear. Me telling him what his case look like, I'm supposed to.
Okay. Now, I agree with Sonya right there. I agree with her right there. I mean, This is a part of one of the functions Nesto was expecting out of her. Now, me personally, I know she gets a F because she didn't keep it 100, not even with him. She did not get information to him in what we would call a timely fashion. She did not. Carry on.
Because that's his business. Now,
Wow.
he should have took it upon himself and broke it to her, not you. You the lawyer. You go talk to him only, not call his wife and break it down to her. So what are you fucking talking about? I didn't.
Now, I don't know, but I think I know. She's operating off of, some people would take the cheap way out and say, a negative energy. And you know I teach. If you didn't know, I'm finna tell you now. When looking for power out of a battery, it takes both the negative and the positive poles to both be on and be on tight in a nicely charged battery. So they balance each other. Okay? They balance each other. Now, just for a quick reminder, remember, you may hear me touch on law, but I deal in jurisprudence, which is the science of the law. I know, some nerd stuff, but I tell you what, it itself have saved myself and some people that's dear to my heart. That's all I can tell you. Okay. The science, right? So that function that she's explaining how, I ain't gonna cheat it, I'm gonna let it get about right there, that she's explaining, that is the correct function. Nesto expects that out of her. Even though I think she did a poor job, and I think I'm gonna be able to prove it. Let's go.
Wow.
He should have took it upon himself and broke it to her, not you. You the lawyer. You go talk to him only, not call his wife and break it down to her. So what are you fucking talking about? I didn't.
Sonya, calm down. Even though she's paying, I wonder why Nesto didn't ever throw that in there. Oh yeah, I forgot. He's under the assumption that Shirley I can't imagine how. It's your wife. I was saying, see, Nesto. The unmarried men, I'm not talking to y'all, but you can listen. Nesto, since you are a married man as I am, let me put it to you this way. A man that is married talks negative, ugly, nasty about his wife to any individual. It's not even to a side, to any. It is itself a reflection of you. A man that has children, let's just say he has 4, 2 by this young lady, 2 by that young lady. He could pimp every woman in the world except for those two young ladies. Because whatever you take from them, in theory, I'll say this, in theory, you take it from the child. Same thing. You talk crazy about your wife, the camera and the lights don't go on the wife. They go back on you. I think your boy Dre was explaining it. Maybe not quite that way, but he told you the same thing.
You call her.
Thank you.
You called her. I called him, and he know how to deal with her because that's his wife. So he got 10 years where you ain't even got 10 months.
Okay. All right. 10 months. What the F? What right does Sonya or Nesto have to be upset about Craig Lewis talking to the person that is paying him? That was a question that I wanted to know. Good evening, Dr. Clark. The Real Brown Family Chronicle said Nesto has no business. He's an inmate. He's the property of Fulton County. That's right. Even if he's chilling in Cobb County. Dr. Clark said, if I pay my money to a lawyer, he better keep me informed. That's quite naturally. Would it not be, Dr. Clark? On everything that is going on with the case. If I was in a tight and I found myself in a situation, it's going to be built up that way anyway. And then my wife had interest in law. Had an interest in law. She has a degree in it. But she doesn't operate up under that. She's operating under her other degree, which is business. My major was history. I mean, in order for me to be in that arena, and I'm talking about, y'all just don't know. On this quick commercial break, y'all have no idea. Once the internet really got pumping, Facebook came about. So when we get into the 2010, 2011, and people were reaching out, other than that, I'm not going to say it was lonely, but it is kind of lonely having a body of knowledge that you were born into. And there's not a lot of people around that can actually carry the conversation. And how dare somebody try to debate something and they're not even my equal. There's no debating going on. It's me teaching and you're doing whatever, listening, paying attention, or blowing it off. But yeah, as a history major, I still had to know certain things about law. Now, my ass stayed almost about to get kicked out because I went later on. I'm talking about I'm in college like in my 40s, my late 40s at that. And the honest truth is, this is the honest truth. I mean, because it was part of the requisitions. You had to do European. You didn't have a choice. You had to do European history 1 in one semester and then European 2 in the next semester. Bump that. I did them both at the same time. 1. Number two, the money through the payout that they gave me for the books, I put that I bought my own books from my own self. I used the old chestnut, Outline of History by H.G. Wells, that was already sitting in my library. It was already sitting in my library. This is just a commercial break. We're going to get back to this because it's going to get drugged. That's just a little short one there, close, just right there, not too far from where I rest at. You understand? Right. So I saw something interesting here in the chat. I think it's coming up right now. Where the Brown says the bottom. Yeah, here it is. There it is. There it is. The bottom line is you should know the law before you break the law. Nesto doesn't operate under those standards. He has absolutely no standard. He crawls on his belly. He's so low on standards. I can feel that. I think the man is human. I think he loves. I think there's a few of his children that he loves. I think he loves his grandchildren. I even think in his own special way, he had a special, not unique. Let's say unique. Special love for Shirley. And then his love for Sonya was just a matter of circumstances, in my opinion.
Knowing her. So what are you even talking about?
Wow.
He sound real stupid, is what he sound. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? First of all, I saw that. You didn't tell me, and then don't tell him. No, I called you because I saw the shit, and if I see it, I'm gonna tell him anyway. So fuck it. That's like what it is.
Right. That is probably how it is. You did your thing. You went on there. You saw it. You informed Nesto. No. You hit the lawyer up to let him know. You let Nesto know. Right? All right. I got that part. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna tell that man his business because that's his business to tell.
Right. And you could have told him, come on now. Don't have me sitting here helping you out. That was one of the functions. I keep wanting to use the word hired. Scratch that though. Matter of fact, let me see, can I erase that out my head? That was a part of your skilo. I kind of jived that when he used that. That's part of your job to him. Uh-huh.
Now, you telling the wife, that's something different.
It is. How in the hell is that something different? I mean, I done met some people that had some nerve. But this has to be, I can't even use the word awkward. It's strange. That's strange. That you pumping that much energy about that lawyer telling the man's wife, and he ain't saying nothing. The last thing I think I heard him say a while ago was, thank you. And if you choose to break the law, you should have money to pay for your lawyer and bond. Dr. Clark, when I was very young, I wouldn't even dare say I was dumb. I went into it with a full understanding. I told you that they told me in math, They said, class, if you buy something at wholesale, break it down, you can sell it at a retail price. And in the process, and if you're lucky or know what you're doing, you can make a profit. I said, well, goddamn. I took that note young, early 90s, praises, I don't know what, right? I went into this situation and my beloved grandmother, I told her, that's somebody I never lied to. Ever lied to. I said, Grandma, I'm all in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all in. My grandmother didn't fight me on that. She said, all right, then. This is what I want you to do. She said, and now I'm going to use some words now that aren't currently in circulation. But my grandmother said, if you find yourself in a fix, she didn't tell me to just go find a lawyer. That's not what she said. She said, you go find you one of them Jews. But before she told me that, she said, all right, this is what you do, baby. You put you something back. She didn't say for a rainy day. She said, in case you get into a fix. And if you find yourself in a fix, you go get you one of them Jews. Other than that, you remember what your mother told you, right? Because my grandmother at the time was aware, it was her daughter, that my mom was already deceased. This was going on around 92. No, 93. My mom died in 90. So I'm 3 years out. I'm young. I'm smart. And I don't give a. 2, I'm on some Robin Hood. 3, today y'all are using the word reparations. We were still using 40 acres and a mule. I come from a historical background family, and we've been here a long time, right? So, all right, there's my thing, right? So, right there what Dr. Clark said. Put my change up. When I found myself in a fix, I went and found me a Jew. Here's where Nesto messed up, where I didn't. When them people say, listen now, listen to this. You have the right to remain silent. And they don't cheat you. They tell you straight up. They say, because anything, shit, I can understand that. Anything you say or do can be held against you and will in a court of law. Now, God dog, why people be talking? Anyway, I don't want nobody to be like, oh, he promoting people. No, I'm not. I just be having this in my head. You talking about 10 or 11. 10 or 11. That's in my head. She got me, though. She got me. She got 35 plus 10 years. I can't do nothing with that. But I tell you one thing. I know I had the right to remain silent because anything I say or do can be held against me in a court of law. Now, check this out. This is where Nesto should have got clever. He did not. He got emotional, started acting like a... Anyway, they tell you that if, not to say that you can, not to say that your wife or husband can, not to say if your children, grandparents can, they say, if you cannot afford an attorney, we're going to hook you up. We're going to give you one. Nesto should have took that road. He should have took that road for knowledge. It's almost like throwing out some crumbs to see what comes down and eat. You feel me? I don't do this, so I'm good at it. I'm one of the best down here on the Gulf Coast. Boy, they know who I am when I pull up. And I love putting on in front of my children. Huh? I'm talking about something from my waist on down to the ground type of fishing. But you have some people that'll do what they call chum the water. You know, throw whatever food item out that may attract the fish. He should have took that route. Baby, was what he should have said. He should have turned to her and said, baby, I'm in a tight. Okay? Don't move, though. You just chill right where you at. I'm going to see what these jokers talking about. Nope. And I'm sorry. I don't have that much information on the very, 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 very first attorney. I do not. But rumor has it that that attorney told him, boy, you ain't finna get out no jail. And if that was the case, I'd have came back to baby. Hey, baby, this is what I want you to do. I shouldn't even say this. I'm just keeping it 100, though. Let me be a man about it. Let me go face on. Baby. Because remember now, Shirley, at the end of the day, Shirley is out of, I'm sure she crushed that 100,000. But the evidence that I have, and that's through these phone calls, right close to 90, 85, 90,000. Baby, just put me 10 racks on my books. And when I have more information, baby, I'll get back with you. And then knowing me with that wholesale retail shit, I'd have locked down the whole jail, bought the whole commissary. We would have, out. Instead, he hires her. There I go. I used it. Damn. All right, court. Dr. Clark, y'all can strike me on that one. I did not want to use that word, the H word. And in my case, I'm talking about hired. When you hear them use the H, they're talking about Henry County, where Nesto has some other business going on at. Now, Nesto, don't tell nobody I didn't keep it nice. I kept it real nice and professional. I didn't put your business out there. I said you got some business to handle over in Henry County. My H is I'm trying to stay away from is saying you hired this 35 plus 10 year law experience young lady here.
You told the wife. Right. You told the wife you shouldn't have did that shit because he know how to talk to her. He know how to break shit to her. You don't.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be the end of his marriage. I said, you don't know what it's gonna be. Okay.
Check it out now. Listen at this advice. Listen at her rebuttal. See, Sonya? See? That's a little light legal term. Rebuttal. Now, wait a minute, hold on, because I want to do it some justice. Tap it right there.
Right. You told the wife you shouldn't have did that shit because he know how to talk to her. He know how to break shit to her.
He do? Shit. Did Nesto tell you, wait a minute, Sonya? Because just the day before, I was in my feelings and emotion. And I was telling my wife that he didn't tell me he told you. He told you first, Shirley. He was on that type of shit. He ain't tell you. All right.
You don't. Oh, that's gonna be the end of his marriage. I said, you don't know what it's gonna be.
Check out this rebuttal now. You don't know what it's gonna be. And
Okay. You don't know what it's going to be.
Another, you don't know what it's gonna be. That's a rebuttal. Okay?
So
oh, goodness gracious almighty. Give me a second. Let me light this cigar. That dude's laugh gets to me so bad. That laugh. That was fun. Okay.
Sometimes I think he could be trying to get a response to see, I said, you don't know what it's going to be.
Oh, God, no. That's the rebuttal. You don't know what it's going to be. All right. Fair enough.
So you speaking.
What happened to it, though? No, I ain't going to go there yet. Go ahead.
But if people just didn't say anything and let the lawyer him, you shouldn't have told her. He didn't tell her. He told her. And that's his business to tell her.
Right.
Let me give y'all some game. Whenever somebody keep trying to hammer on that, you told her. The girl jumping around like somebody's denying that shit. Hey, listen. The girl could be hearing voices. Something in her head is saying, no, I didn't. And she arguing back right now. Open broad daylight. January by that time it would have been dark. Scratch that. You're gonna jam me up in that. Oh, y'all can't see it. Here, let me move this out the way. Come on down here, Kay. Oh no, it's not even coming up. Hold on one second. Let's see. There it is. On the record, it's actually 7 p.m. Hold on, let me do some hocus pocus right here in front of y'all. I need the record to be clear. I don't need to be saying something and I don't have it on the record. Slide this thing over. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Oh, but now my January gone. You ought to have my son out here to do all of this part right here. There the record is. All right. So it would have actually been dark. He knows how to bully Shirley. Yeah, you know what? I don't even really think he was bullying her. Because Shirley ain't no chump. You know what Shirley was doing though? She was doing the good wife thing. Even if she wasn't even remotely working with this shit for real, she was operating off of, that's my husband. And probably the vows were going through her head, how one's supposed to carry themselves. That's the part I don't understand, that Well, then why Sonya didn't look in the mirror? Well, let's see. Let's listen.
It's his business to tell her because he would know how to break it to her because he know her. So why would you? Because I only told Dion after I knew he told to go check on her and see.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But that was after I knew she'd already knew because he called me and told me he told her. So now let me call Dion. Dion, can you call, make sure she okay? Because you don't want her mind to get to wondering because people are already in her ear.
You hear this shit? Do you hear this? Do you hear this?
You shouldn't have told her. He didn't tell her, you told her. And that's his business to tell her.
Right.
It's his business to tell her because he would know how to break it to her because he know her.
Yeah.
So why would you? Because I only told Dion after.
He the lawyer, and he knew who was paying him, and he knew some other slick shit was going on because he know you. He got to know you a little personally, did he not? I know that's going to get me in trouble, but did he not?
After I knew he told to go check on her and see.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But that was after I knew she'd already knew because he called me and told me he told her. So now let me call Dion. Dion, can you call, make sure she okay?
You're going to call Dion, have Dion call and check on her. Okay. That's some nerves now. Nesto, you got anything to say on that? Hell no. It don't matter.
Okay, because you don't want her mind to get to wondering because people are already in her ear.
Why didn't you just pack up? Why that 35 plus 10-year law experience? Going back to your 20s when you used to hunch at will. Why you didn't cram all of that up and just go look in the mirror and be like, you know what? Nesto has his problems, but I ain't helping none. I really not. Or do you have your own agenda?
Right.
So, sometimes people don't know how to really think and understand that it's some bullshit or whatever. He's like, all right.
Shirley can't think for herself. She older than both of y'all. Y'all are aware. And this goes for me too. She's where she's at right now, age-wise. You do know you have to get from where you're at, just like you and Nesto are a little bit older than I am. So even it goes for me to mind my manners to get to your age. How in the world do you think, but it's go crazy? It go crazy.
But, shit, I'm like, the fuck? You can't do, you the one that started the shit. Me telling him ain't nothing. You just don't want me to talk to him.
This some deep 35 plus 10-year law experience. Why don't he want you to talk to him? Let me see. Should I tap that back just a tad? Yeah.
Whatever. He's like, all right. But, shit, I'm like, the fuck? You can't do, you the one that started the shit. Me telling him ain't nothing. You just don't want me to talk to him. I don't know how you gonna manage that.
Wow. So he
That's a fucking
no. Okay. I mean, all right. Everybody, let's slow down a little bit. Let's just deal with what we're looking at here. On Nesto's behalf, she's the go-between. It's supposed to be one of those situations, what's understood shouldn't or does not need to be explained. But that don't quite sound like what's going on here. And this is part of the reason why I hang my hat on her and that lawyer had their own personal situation going on. Huh? Because the lawyer he can't stand this whole thing of her talking to Nesto. That's one. Now, what's the other half to that? Why you talking to him? You supposed to be waiting on chilling with me. Now she gonna tell you something else for me, and then I'm gonna hang it up right there.
You remember I told you what you said? He messy on that type shit. You told me he did.
Yeah, he was messy as fuck.
That's right. Sonya did tell Nesto that the lawyer told her that it was a situation where the dude was in jail and the girl was free, and he didn't like the way the dude was handling the girl, maybe trying to do some of this bullshit Nesto trying to pull off. And he got a top-notch wife who has statue. She told him that. Could have rolled up under your wife, just took a deep breath, chilled out, no. You didn't want to do that, right?
Doing that again.
He said he'll be in the courtroom.
And he messed the goddamn on relationship up. What he did, according to Sonya, I don't know. If I knew, I'll tell y'all, but I don't. That's the truth.
But he just can't say nothing because I said, can you do it? And it jump off. He was like,
hold on 1 second, because I didn't do that no justice. Let me back up 1 second.
Again.
He said he'll be in the courtroom, but he just can't say nothing because I said, can you do it? And it jump off. He was like, no, I can't do nothing at all because I don't do those type of cases. But I will be in there with the public defender and make sure it go like it's supposed to go.
Now, okay, I'll tell that part after a while. We're not doing a trial at this moment. Nesto's just trying to get a bond. So Nesto, your 35 plus 10 year with that donkey tail right there, she didn't submit in the right response then. She should have just said, no, he's just trying to get a bond. So instead of you peeping in, can you make an argument? Can you get him around the 4 factors of IALA? Those are the 4 factors you have to meet. The court has to be convinced that you're not going to get out and commit another felony, that you will come back to court, that you won't be snooping around, going to mess with victims and witnesses. And I can't remember what the 4th one is off the top of my head, but if it comes to me, I'll tell you. The 4 factors of IALA. I never even heard her use that. I wonder if she knows what that is. 35 plus 10 years? Gotta know.
So I don't know if he's going to quarterback and just, talk to the person and be like, da-da-da-da-da.
I don't trust that shit either, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you the email BC right now. Tell him he need to call you a mercy. This will benefit him as well.
Now, we're going to get to a part that I'm going to try to stay calm, but I really didn't like this shit right here. I didn't like this.
No, BC, don't say shit in court. Don't.
See, right here, I want to charge her ass. I want to charge her. I want to charge her because some while back, she led Nesto on. He told her, with you being a lawyer and you hook up with that lawyer, instead of her standing up saying, hey, Nesto, I'm not a lawyer. On my Facebook, as I'm teaching, that's one of the first things. I am not no attorney. I am not no lawyer. However, ignorance of the law is no excuse. So I try to get right there in the middle. where harmonize at. That's me. Anyway.
Don't go back to that. That's like,
Don't. That right there was the most sloppiest. This right here. This fell on its face right here.
going to the ex-woman who steady cheated on you.
I just want to make sure I get going tomorrow.
No, BP ain't gonna do it. He is not the one. You already saw what he did in court.
Yeah,
And, okay, for real, he said he was gonna run. Oh, okay, I ain't gonna say nothing. Like, for real, really? No, hell no. You better off. You better off sitting in there by yourself than BP.
Okay, hold up.
Yes, sir. That man was broken, anxious, trying to get that bond. You know what? Hey, Nesto, people keep talking about Sonya being the coach, you know, and she's the head of the team. That's why they call her the coach. I mean, shit, hell. I think even at one particular time, I crossed paths with sister, which I did. I crossed paths with her. I had the opportunity to ask her a question. And we was on Infamous Sylvia's channel. And I asked her, do you reckon the coach, coach, you reckon y'all gonna win this championship? And she told me, I don't know. I really just don't know. But she don't be sounding like that when she be talking to him. She be making it sound like, you know, it's like in the book, like, like this is really Law and Order. Like the commercial break really isn't in 2 years. Hell yeah. But we're talking 2026. And it started out for him in 2022. Yeah. Okay. Check it out. I did. I had Sylvia, and then I typed it because she was taking questions. Okay, ask coach, will the team win this court championship? Her response was, she did not know. That's what she said. Anyway.
So I'm supposed to be going tomorrow.
He said you should go tomorrow. It's not a...
Now, I should have really played a video that comes a little bit before this because her tone done changed a little bit. That tone done changed a little bit. Ask her again, Nesto.
Sitting in there by yourself and
Okay,
BP.
hold up. So I'm supposed to be going tomorrow.
He said you should go tomorrow. It's not a definite, but because the charges came up today, you should be going there tomorrow.
Yeah. Because there's a whole, if they charge, that means it's a whole, correct?
No, it's not. You can get a hearing and a bond. It's a bondable offense.
Oh, it
Henry County, it's a bondable offense. He said it's not. It don't sound right, but he said it's not that serious.
Actually, Nesto, I know you're gonna find this hard to believe, bro. But actually, it was better off the way it went down. Because if you'd have been out on the bond from the fraud charges alleged, because you're innocent before proven guilty, I'm aware of that. I have to respect that. However now, well, let me let you finish.
It is not that serious. It's just something nobody want on their face. It isn't that serious because you don't have a history of that.
You would have got rearrested. Don't let that stuff that came down, then you got rearrested. If you had a good relationship with your bondsman, it is a possibility. The prosecution side their job is to go in and let's just say they let you out on those fraud charges on a $200,000 bond. yeah, they may go in, request for you to be rearrested, and if they're bondable, and set that bond this time instead of 200,000, 800,000. Now, depending on the relationship you have with your bondsman, you make it work with that. Or, you know what? Because I'm sitting here thinking I wouldn't want to, especially not over here. I don't want to. Let's just say it was kind of maybe better off the way it went for you. Because had you would have got rearrested and when they caught up with you, you'd have been out the pocket. That at that moment could have maybe been the deciding factor if you would have got another bond. But instead, well, finish telling them.
It is something that's probationable. It is something like, okay, he had a picture. You know what I'm saying? So somebody could have sent him the picture. Do you see him researching that shit on his computer? No? Okay, well, however you're trying to say he was in possession of it.
I
know you don't even know what the fuck it is. But I'm just saying in scenarios when you go to court on shit, how, it's like, please, prove that this is his shit. Because again,
hold on, Sonya. I'll let you finish that in 1 second. Real Brown Family Chronicles said Brimul Chopra has over 30 years of law experience, and he was the very first, okay, here we go, was the very first lawyer that told Nesto he had a RICO coming, and he was not getting out of jail, as did Judge Manning. Nesto was already out on bond and failed to, oh, God dang. Oh, God, dog. Oh, goodness gracious. Are you for real? Hold on. I got to go face screen. My messages are over here. Nesto was already out on bond and had a FTA. I'm paraphrasing it. I'll go ahead and read what you wrote, though. Out on bond and failed to appear in court, which we just called a simple FTA. Is that right? So my first plan would have been, hey, baby, let me go find baby. Hey, baby. What you want again, K Factor? Don't tell me, my baby. Can I get some money on my books? I'm gonna try to lock this shit down in here. Real talk. I'm gonna be here a minute. That's a shame, bro. You see, if this is true, and I see the word yes, then you're more foolish than I thought. And I have a legit right to ask you, what kind of businessman are you? And you done been in trouble before.
Please, prove that this is his shit. Because, again, if this was in your mentality, you would have it on your Google search. You get me?
Right.
Some shit like that. You don't.
Some may would.
Just stumble across one picture, and the motherfucker gotta have that shit on a search bar, which they can search. They can dissect anybody's computer and find out what you've been looking at for the last 5 years on your. As long as you've been owning that computer, they can find out everything you've ever downloaded or Googled or searched or whatever. Right. That's how they get a lot of people on the murders, because they be searching murders and how to kill without da-da-da-da-da, and they find that shit out by looking on their computers. So if it's something through that, all you gotta do, okay, look at his computer. And if he's a freak and all of that shit, it'd be on his computer. You see it on his phone. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you one thing. Mark this down now. Mark the K factor down. If this part really makes it into a courtroom, let alone if we have the pleasure to catch it live, I'm letting y'all know ahead of time. Let me see how many people I have in here. 29. I'm letting y'all know ahead of time. I'm letting you know now. When the cross-examination comes, it might kind of be a little painful because he already put it out there. To be honest, don't get mad at me now. I'm just saying, to be honest, he already put it out there that actually Shirley bought the computer. Or at least he used her card. Do with that as you may. I'm just saying. He said that. And I'm almost about ready to go on the edge and say when he was stating that, he was actually talking to Shirley.
You would just see it. You know.
Wait a minute. No. I think maybe he was talking to Dre.
Child and animals,
Hold on.
or
Okay, hold on.
Wait a minute.
dissect anybody's computer and find out what you've been looking at for the last 5 years on your. As long as you've been owning that computer, they can find out everything you've ever downloaded or Googled or searched or whatever.
Right. I was aware of that. I heard that. I did hear that. I think I heard that right out of Shirley's mouth. I was like, damn, yeah, boy. She hung up in there with you. Like, she don't owe you absolutely nothing. How dare you, boy, let this side girl come out her mouth. She done said Shirley White already. We ain't even got, man, let me let this thing roll.
That's how they get a lot of people on the murders, because they be searching murders and how to kill without da-da-da-da-da. And they find that shit out by looking on their computers.
Right.
So if it's something through that, all you got to do, okay, look at his computer. And if he's a freak and all of that shit, it'd be on his computer. You see it on his phone. You know what I'm saying? You would just see it. Child and animals, or...
Okay, hold on. That shit sounds disgusting, so let me get back on this shit.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
But I'm going to say...
But you know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry.
But what degree is it? 1, 2, 3, 4?
It's got to be a 4th degree.
Oh,
150. Well, it's got to be. I didn't ask what degree it was. We'll call tomorrow and find out. Well, you'll know when you go to court at 11 o'clock tomorrow. He said it should be 11 o'clock.
Wow. How he going to assist the public defender because he's not going to be there? How you going to
apparently he's going to be there, but he just ain't going to say shit.
Well,
he said he's going to be there, but he's just going to be there to make sure nothing bad goes on. Or he's going to be there to be nosy. It's one of the two.
That's it, because you can't talk to the public defender with nothing.
You can't, but he'll be in there. Think about it. That is true. You're going to be somewhere else, and the public defender going to be in the courtroom or wherever, and then you're not going to be. Or are the public defenders in there with you? Are they in there with y'all?
No, they'll just be on the screen. It ain't no.
Okay. Okay. Well, he'll be in there where they are. He'll be where they are.
No, they don't. Cause they be doing Zoom wherever they be at.
They do it from their desk.
They could be in their car any goddamn well.
Nesto, if you know what, I don't want to put that on her. Ooh, I hate when I don't know something for sure. Other than this moment, are you telling me that your 35 plus 10-year side chick wasn't or hasn't been at every hearing you done had? Is that right, sir?
Oh, shit. Fucking COVID. That shit's right, man.
But he also said he used the computer in the patrol car, and he checked it constantly to see if yes, he did. Yep, he sure did. He had warrant. There's even a video of him showing the computer. Yes. Get no problem out of me on that one. But in the court, though, I mean, us sitting here sidebar talking, that's one thing. Hey, the way that it works in the arena, on the court, on that tennis court, it's really a court. If you think about it, they go back and forth like a tennis ball. Poop, 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 poop. You know what I mean? Right? That cross-examination is going to be, because whoever Nesto's lawyer, let me tell you what his job is. His job is to get his client free. And I'm telling you, that's going to get pretty jiggy.
So
I had some liquor. I'm sorry.
this
I
ain't
had to.
making no motherfucking sense right here.
I had to. I know. It's ridiculous.
And
It's
they
ridiculous.
talking about, yeah, it's a bondable. That don't mean they're going to give me one.
All right.
Yeah.
Again, I would say, yeah, because you don't have a history.
That
It's
shit
a
don't, no,
picture.
that's listen what I'm finna say.
All that comes into the factor, because even if they come up and say that, and we don't know who the...
Sonya, shut the up. God damn. Shut up. Shut up. God, that man can't say a word. My man tried then.
To the factor, because even if they come up and say that, and we don't know who the... I know. It's ridiculous.
And
It's
they talking
ridiculous.
about, yeah, it's a bondable. That don't mean they're going to give me one. Yeah.
Again, I would say, yeah, because you don't have a history.
That
It's a
shit don't, no,
picture.
that's listen what I'm finna say.
All that comes into the factor, because even if they come up...
Shut up. Shut the up. Shut up. You talk too god doggone much. And then when it's time for you to talk, you repeat some old corny shit. You don't know what it's going to be. You don't know what it's going to be. You don't know what it's going to be. You don't know what it's going to be.
Up and say that, and we don't know who the prosecutor is going to be, but or the public defender, but you don't have a history of that at all. Hopefully, whoever is in there, I don't know.
Nothing else.
I know. I mean, I went through shit just on the strength of the shit that's happening. Like, oh, this shit is ridiculous.
Dude, did he get my shit today? You didn't even talk about that. He
Right. So, yeah, that's supposed to be signed and all that. So that's supposed to be done. And I asked him, what's the progress on that? But it's like, I'm going to have your son call him, because he act like he can't. He could sometimes give me a straight answer, and then he'd be like, act like he can't give nobody a straight fucking answer.
Who is you? Other than, I ain't going to start that. I'm not going to start that right now.
No, because
it'd be like, it'd be like.
I don't think Nesto is going to trial. I predict a blind plea, or he's going to somehow go night-night and await hell. God, dog. Ooh-wee. My goodness. Hey, listen. I was kind of thinking something like that. Here's my take on it. Hold on. Let me go face on, because you got to man up. If he hurt one of his children, if he added, after being given allegedly $100,000 by this girl's dad, it sounds like, although I don't have any proof or evidence, no more than what I've heard, it sounds like he, oh, there's the word. Here's a good word. Misused the 19-year-old outward and for himself. If he did that, and they proved that he did that, or he took a goldfish and took it out of the fish bowl and held it too tight, you understand? See, I'm going to keep it clean. If it was me, I know how they could do it. Strap his ass in a chair and let him listen. Because he won't have nothing but time, right? If he's guilty, right? Strap his ass in a chair and let him listen to every blogger, including yours truly. And then come to me for this. Cut every time, whether he knew it or not. Sometime he did, sometime he didn't. How much his side chick screwed this whole operation up. Long before we got to 2026. Which I think he knows. I think he knows. I think he does. But I don't think he knows the severity because he doesn't have access like we have access. Let him listen to these calls. Shout out the phone calls from prison. Set it up. Yeah, I believe that boy turned into a butter dish right there in that doggone chair. Won't be nothing left but his clothes. Imagine that. Go ahead.
Why are you so concerned with him? Like that shit. You get me?
Yeah, hell yeah. Listen, that doggone, let me put my cigar down so I don't break it. Hey, girl. When you came up around that man doing your thing, because it's in you. You already done, you'll do it at will. Let me use your exact word. For the sport of it. I mean, but listen, I'm not tripping. That's your for JJ. Do what the hell. Hey, listen. If you want to throw that thing out there for the sport of it, it's yours to do it with. It's yours to do it with, my girl. You can do it. Do your thing. But now I'm gonna let you off like.
I don't care so much. Like that's my job.
No, not when you're around him. That man done told you 1,000 times. He don't be one to talk about Nesto. Turn over. Why you keep bringing up this man? We sitting up here, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. This supposed to be our time. And you keep talking about some damn Nesto. He's cooked. I'm going to show you in just a minute. I'm going to show you where she almost gave it. Go ahead.
To care about this situation.
Right.
That's how you met me. Please be clear on that first and foremost. And don't ever think that went away or will go away.
Okay.
No matter what was going on between y'all. I got you.
Regardless of what happens on whatever other end.
Right. No matter, listen, she's just trying to keep it clean for Nesto. No matter what y'all did, what y'all were doing, don't you lose sight of what this was being done for and for whom. Because Nesto sicked on him, and then he wanted an earful.
And he got going on, you know what I'm saying? I ain't fleeing, so I don't know what to tell you. Friends don't do that.
I'm just thorough right now.
Oh, no, please don't be
Wait a
for
minute,
those.
she said what now?
And
That ain't
I asked him, you know, what's the progress on that. But it's like, I'm going to have your son call him because he act like he can't. He could sometimes give me a straight answer, and then he'd be like, act like he can't give nobody a straight fucking answer.
No,
because it'd be like, because it'd be like, why are you so concerned with him? Like that shit. You get me? Why do you care so much? Like, that's my job, to care about this situation.
Right.
That's how you met me. Please be clear on that first and foremost. And don't ever think that went away or will go away.
Okay.
Regardless of what happens on whatever other end he got going on, you know what I'm saying? I ain't twin, so I don't know what to tell you. Friends don't do that.
I'm just throw right now.
I know.
Hold on, Nesto. I know you throw. I'm throw too, but she's
away.
Okay.
Regardless of what happens on whatever other end he got going on, you know what I'm saying? I ain't twin, so I don't know what to tell you. Friends don't do that.
I'm just throw
gotcha.
right now.
I know. He's gonna be throw.
No, we already.
It's crazy as fuck.
Yeah. But I'm not worrying about the other shit no more. I'm done with that. I'm not. Whatever's gonna be with that. You know, giants fall. A lot of people fall when people. Giants fall and people fall. People think they rise when a giant falls. That's not this case right here. So that ain't what they told me. They told me keep believing what I believe in, and whatever kick off, let it kick off.
Listen, on this shit, he's going to take that shit to trial. Fuck that, because ain't nobody playing the shit. So this right here.
That girl ready to go to trial. Oh, I have so many cuts. I don't think Nesto is going to, oh no, I already read that. It is a capital punishment crime for him. Hell yeah.
I'm cool on that, but that's not what I'm saying.
If he did it.
Telling them that we might have to take what I got now to trial. That's what he told her.
What?
I'm telling you what he said, man. He got her so fucked up, blow right now.
What? He didn't tell me that. I just asked him about trial.
Who is you? He told you, turn your ass over. Stop talking to him about Nesto. Doggone it. Turn over. And shut up.
I'm telling you what she said.
So he's trying to go all the way with that trial ticket?
Right. Well, yes, and that's where her head at. Her head is on that 70 piece. That's why I'm trying to tell you. You don't know what the fuck you doing, bro. You finna destroy everybody. You doing this shit.
Why? You the one that's doing it.
So all three of y'all are working together against Mother Shirley, is what you saying?
You doing it.
That's some bitch ass shit.
Yes, it is. So I don't know what's going to go down.
He's talking about trial. What you got to go to trial for?
I'm telling you, that what
they got some actual evidence, because that's the only way you need to go to trial, but they got some actual evidence.
You want to go to trial. What the hell? You got me. Unless it's the fraud situation they want to take on the trial. Is that what y'all talking about? I don't know on this one. Which one is he gearing up to want to go to trial on? But see, the fraud cases, that's boring to her. She's not there for that. That means absolutely nothing to her. The only thing she'll get out of that is a clear picture on whatever evidence to tie the relationship under Rico to golly, the girl name to slip my doggone mind. Put her name in the chat for me. You know, his queen. What's up, Nesto? What's the girl's name again? My whole brain done went straight clapped up on me. Let me go through my own note. That girl name. What is her name? Oh, no, we ain't going nowhere till I get her name. What's Nesto's co-conspirator? What's her name? Okay. Gotta go find it myself. I gotta go find it. If I find the one I'm really looking for, I might as well just go all out with it. What's my girl? What's the queen's name? What did he call the girl? Oh, Queen. What was sister's name? Anyway, it'll come to me. It'll come to me.
They don't have no action.
Kaazon, if I may share, bro, I'm a blank victim, and Nesto is guilty as charged because the one thing victims don't want to do is report the crime because of their. You know what, Erica? Thank you for that name. You know what? Let me back up to that. You know, first, let me be the first. If nobody else haven't, I'm sorry that happened to you. That's I want to put that out there right now. I am. You know what I'm saying? And I would have to trust now that, and I know you done made your rounds. You know it when you hear it. Right? Okay. And that is, I have a classmate on, and this was way back in the 90s. On Monday, sister was fine. Tuesday, something happened. Wednesday, the sister was changed. I begged her to tell me what had happened to her. And I believe the sister, although I can't prove it, I believe after about an hour, a car pulled up and she shut down. But I was begging her to tell me because I don't like that. No means no. You don't put no female in the car and take her off somewhere. I have sisters. I have daughters. Like, I had a mother. Two, how in the world can you possibly enjoy that moment in life and the person don't want you, crying, fighting? Like, ow, trust me, I'd have heard a lot over my years. I done ran into a couple of brothers that, you know what, I ain't even finna touch on none of that. I wish my classmate would have had told me. I never got her to budge. I saw her, but I never got her to budge. I don't know. The sister had love for the brother, right? They said I was different, right? I come from New Jersey, from a project. And even in the project, we had an honor system, we had a code. And I must say, the elders, men and mostly sisters, but there were Mr. Thomas, first floor. One of the brothers was, let me see, what's the proper word you could say on this thing? Let's just say, he walked on his toes. He ain't play the radio though. Totally respectful. He was what he was. At a project, you open the door up for the ladies. I came down south. The girl told me, I don't need no man open up no door for me. What? Some of the brothers, this is really the comment I'm about to make, and then we're going to get on with it and finish this. It's not really for this channel. It should have been on Kaazon's Truth, but I'll tell you since we in part right here. And if this get to some of the brothers, that's cool. But some of the gods, some of the brothers, now and back in the day, picked up some nasty ways from their former masters during the time of slavery. That's all I'm going to tell you. Picked up some nasty ways from their former masters. Sorry that happened to you. If it was left up to me, if you tilt that joker's wig back, I'll look the other way. I'll come back with a not guilty.
For evidence, you better go for a dismissal. We ain't taking pleas and none of that stupid shit. Because I always want somebody to take a motherfucking plea.
I'll tell you what that is. Yeah.
Well, you know, no, fuck a plea.
Man, this nigga all in my business, man.
K-Factor, you see that? No, I ain't see nothing.
He's all, and I had to let her know.
And we should have never gave him her number.
Yeah, and I checked him. I checked her as well. Listen, man, don't trust nobody when it comes down to this. I'm not trying to be no friend with nobody. This ain't that type of shit.
Right. Please see,
right.
Please see through the line what's going on.
This ain't that. You know what I'm saying? People say a lot of things. The shit don't be halfway accurate at all. And this thing right here, including her. Oh, come on and man up one time, Nesto, including her. It's been 2 days, tomorrow Friday. Shit ain't been signed. And shit ain't being taken care of. Even if this shit ain't popped up, just say this shit ain't pop up.
Okay, right. This should have been a go. The other shit should have been a go.
Am I wrong?
I hate when he does that. I hate when he asks the person, am I right? Am I wrong? I've never, I stand 10 toes down. God doggone it. I'm doing it. Or not. Am I right? Am I wrong? You tell me if I'm wrong now.
No, because you promised on Wednesday, and y'all had this aligned since last week that it was going to be on Wednesday, so all your ducks should have been in order.
Thank you, and it's not. So what that telling me, and all it did is buy you some more time, because you knew this You knew this yesterday.
But he didn't even see this coming. He said he didn't see it.
Okay, right here. Sonya, you lying. Oh, I think I went back too far. Bear with this, though, y'all.
This shit ain't popped up. Just say this shit ain't pop up.
Okay, right. This should have been a go. The other shit should have been a go.
Am I wrong?
No, because you promised on Wednesday, and y'all had this aligned since last week that it was going to be on Wednesday, so all your ducks should have been in order.
Thank you, and it's not. So what that telling me, and all it did is buy you some more time, because you knew this You knew this yesterday.
But he didn't even see this coming.
Now, wait a minute. We got one saying, because remember, if you've been following over here, I done showed y'all numerous of times. Sonya took up for that lawyer every time. Nesto or Dion or Nesto and Dion was about to get on his ass. That got doggone Sonya took them both on at the same time. He done did more for you than that last lawyer. Sonya went for the next. Listen. Sonya took up more for that lawyer than she did Nesto in this saga. Not this particular video, but if you combine them since he came in the picture, She took up more for that lawyer than she took up for Nesto. Say it ain't so.
He said he didn't see this. He said you see this coming. He said, you had that right. You know what? You had that right not to believe shit to come out that man's mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I know that's right, Nesto. You know that's some bullshit. Sonya knew a lot of things she wasn't telling you, partner. You should have threw some bait out. Your little slow ass. Bro, you should have got around some brothers. I understand. I lived for years as a bachelor. I definitely had wasn't nothing like that. I'm just saying in general. I had more homegirls than home guys. But then after a while, you have to draw a line. You didn't draw no line. This girl knew a lot.
Thank you. And it's not. So what that telling me, and all it did is buy you some more time because you knew this.
Yep.
You knew this yesterday.
But he didn't even see this coming. He said he didn't see this. He said he didn't see this coming. He said, you had that right. You know.
Because remember on the other video, he checked her again on this very subject. And she said, no, this is something that's supposed to be coming out of, what was it, South Georgia? Or something south. Nesto went into it again. She said, no. It wasn't that.
Oh, you heard it right. Not to believe shit to come out that man's mouth.
Yeah.
And now she's saying, you were right. Hey, listen. Nesto. But you get what you get, though, on this. With her and that lawyer, you get what you get. That I can speak on. You get what you get.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, all right then. We'll leave it there then. The hell?
It's just a fucked up situation.
You effed up the situation. You were trying to play both sides. Don't one of them young kids, don't one of them little young rappers have, it's probably, but don't they have some code out there for trying to play both sides? You were trying to play both sides.
And then you got to deal with somebody. You got to put your hands on somebody that's sitting here and doing some shit that you just really don't approve of.
Thank you. Come on, man. That ain't no normal type shit going on nowadays.
Quit calling her. Well, the next time you tell.
The real says Sonya was trying to make Nesto think he was getting results like Erica. You stated that better than what I was trying to get out. That's exactly what was in her head. But she ain't built like that. Sonya ain't built like that, is she? No, hell no. Hey, real, don't you get in it. I got it. You the one ain't built like that, Sonya. Erica marched that boy up in a courtroom at least twice, maybe 3 times, and won. I'm impressed. I am. Personally, I'm pretty impressed with that. And what your 35 plus 10 years, you see how that boy eyes is? I'm going to let it sit right there and let it play.
Talk to him. Tell him don't call her no more, period.
Here we go. Nesto, you ain't man enough to tell her to shut the fuck up. Your wife paying for this. To shut up. Don't bring my wife's name. Hey, listen. Until you pick this tab up, don't tell me what else to tell my wife. Or don't. Matter of fact, don't even. Oh, I like they got my whole goddamn on stream kicked off. Let me just take a deep breath. All right, let me let it play.
Yeah.
Go to my son. Call Dion only. Don't even call her. He'll talk to her about what she needs to see. Do it like that. Just put it through Dion. And tell her don't even answer his call.
Yeah.
That's what you tell her. Tell her don't answer his calls no more. There's no reason for you to talk to him anymore. He's going to go through Dion.
I wish Shirley would have beat your ass. No, I don't. Shirley, sis, I'm sorry. Let me put a handle on your name. Sister Shirley, Mother Shirley. I'm glad you didn't ever bring this chick up. I'm so glad even if she even wanted to suggest it one time. It only leads y'all to believe that it was about the infidelity. Nobody in the chat jumped on it because she had to move on from that pretty fast. But there is a side of me, I can't help it. I wish she'd have took her hand and slapped that damn phone so far up in your damn ear you got sitting up there that shit would have been a permanent hearing aid from that day forward with the line hanging out. Miss, you know what? For the sport of it, that's old sport right there. That's her nickname.
Yeah, because this shit is getting ridiculous right now.
Yeah.
It's been ridiculous. The hell you talking about getting? It been ridiculous.
Now let Dion deal with it on that end.
Yeah.
Heck, Majeski said it in the courtroom that as the district DA, he was very impressed with Erica's lawyer skill. Okay, then. I am too. I was. What do you think about this 35 plus 10 year right here, though? What you think about this 35 right here? Now, 35 plus 10, there is no equal sign. It's just 35 plus 10 years. Law experience. Where you think she rank at? You think she'd have covered up there on the court? Let's see. Let me see. Hold on. Where my thing at? Here she go. I don't know. She could get crunk. She look like she asking that woman, chick, what? My man ain't going free. Shirley husband, look, what? Hey, girl, you heard what I told you. You better get your mouth straight. That's Shirley.
That's what you do.
Yeah, because that's exactly what they said. I'm trying to move, and I don't know how much.
I seen that word, the boy, that like to be it. Hey, listen, Brian, chill. That like to be it. But I wanted her to reach out and touch that joker too. Oh.
Much money I won't have left to do all this stuff. I'm just running out.
It's always, I can say this now, I'll be 54, I'm qualified. It always sometimes be the little bitty ones that start the most shit. I never could wrap my head around that. 20s and my 30s. I know it all too well. I've seen it up front, personal.
That's exactly
Of course.
what yeah. Yep.
Of course.
Yeah. And super gouging.
That's fine. Roll with a public defender. Not all of them are bad. Oh, shit. And the great thing about them is you can fire them and get another one off the office.
Just that simple. It's simple. It's just that simple. That's charge number 2. You misinforming him big time.
It's our money law. You can always sense when they're going wrong and fire them.
I'm finna fight you on that one, the real. Her law experience come from Law and Order. I would play this one clip again, but they spanked my hand on it a little bit. They didn't destroy me, so I won't.
Yeah,
Don't count them out because they all not bad. They just, a lot of them just fresh out of school, you know? And they, you know.
But,
The ones that been there the longest usually be the ones that, like, have the most care because they're trying to do good. They can always, you know, or even they're stupid, I don't know.
But here's the thing. I just know them first parents, them goddamn DA be burning them. They be eating them public defenders alive. I
Some of
seen
them.
that. Huh?
Yeah, some of them, not all of them.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that too many times.
And they ate yours alive and he was paid. So it's some of it. It's some of it.
No.
You know what I'm saying? That little mouth right there, man, up on her. What?
Them public defenders alive. I've
Some of
seen that. Huh?
Yeah, some of them, not all of them.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that too many times.
And they ate yours alive and he was paid. So it's some of it. It's some of it.
No. He did it himself to me. He did that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
I just feel like fucking just rage and just going, just fucking snap zero right now. But no, I can't do it.
You gotta hold your composure.
Got one call back. He do call consistent, but messy on top of that.
He shouldn't be calling her scared. Just tell her to stop talking to him. He can talk to.
Nesto ain't her daddy. Damn you. I'm just Sonya. Nesto ain't her daddy. Tell you something else too. He don't give a shit, because if all of this was coming out of the real Nesto account, I guarantee you he'd have moved differently. I guarantee you he would have. He most certainly would have.
He can talk to, what's the name only? You want to call him on the three-way and tell her there? Don't call her no more.
Yeah.
Hold on.
No,
No, God.
No, don't do that.
Oh, yeah, you hurt her feelings then. She thought we was wrong.
Don't do that yet. That's just, no. Because they're going to cut communication out what you got going on. Right now, I don't need to be I don't need to make no rational move right now. I got to wait to see what's going on tomorrow.
Well, wait, he ain't going to that, so, what are you worried about? He got to perform like he's supposed to perform.
Now she punking you. You trying to calm down. Cha-cha, who raised more hell than a chihuahua? Okay. A chihuahua raised more. Let me move this damn thing over. Okay, here. A chihuahua raised more hell than a Great Dane. It always the small, oh yeah, from that comment I made. Yeah, man, them little boy. Man, look. I'm put it this way. I used to stay on my oldest kid's mom about that. Like, yo, chill, fam. Yo, it's so unnecessary. But I don't know.
I'm fucking tell you, getting in your feelings is getting in your feelings, but he the one that called her and told her that shit and started all that shit. Exactly. So what you have all rights.
I ain't gonna lie, she controlled this situation, boy, by just repeating that same line over and over and over again. I wonder, did she ever take a psychology class? Where she learned that at? Over and over again.
He works for you. You have all rights to tell him, stop talking to her. I'm not gonna say it again. And you tell her the same thing. Stop talking to him.
Yeah.
Dion's gonna deal with it. And all you do is you talk to Dion, because you ain't built for this shit. They're stuffing you out, and it's causing a problem more than what it is.
Always talking about who ain't built for something. You the one ain't built for this shit.
Dion got it. That's all you need to do. And tell him you talk to my son only. That's who you talk to. Son and Sonya. You don't want to talk to her? Talk.
Like Sanford and Son. Son and Sonya. Sanford and Son.
All you do is you talk to Dion, because you ain't built for this shit. They're stuffing you out, and it's causing a problem more than what it is. Dion got it. That's all you need to do. And tell him you talk to my son only. That's who you talk to. Son and Sonya. You don't want to talk to her? Talk to my son.
Son and Son. S-O-N with the Y-A. How about that? Son and Sonya. That's who you talk to, lawyer. You don't talk to his wife. You hear them? You don't talk to her. You talk to Son or Sonya. And if you don't want to talk to her, then you talk to the son. But I prefer you to talk to the Sonya. One of them, Sonya, Sonya, or Sonya. Hell, that girl got enough personality to go around. Hell, she could play all parts in the courtroom. Shirley. Hey, sis. Nesto done let Sonya tell him that the lawyer can't talk to you even though you the one paying the bill. You ain't got no home girl.
Oh, my brother.
Yeah,
they're going to...
Shirley, you ain't got no little cousin. None.
He tell me, brother said every time he called, he don't know.
Can Sherrington throw hands? You raised her better than that. Say less.
Never answer back.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's what he told.
I'm sorry. I got off beat. Let this play for y'all.
Exactly. So you have all rights. He works for you. You have all rights to tell him, stop talking to her. I'm not going to say it again. And you tell her the same thing. Stop.
That's a real mama right there, boy. And little ma. That little ma right there. Little sporty ma.
Right. He works for you. You have all rights to tell him, stop talking to her. I'm not going to say it again. And you tell her the same thing. Stop talking.
Or I'm going to go get the belt. I tell you what, do it again. Go talk to her again. What do you do with this? This woman straight up married to this man. Shirley hadn't left yet. The marriage is in full effect. So is the pocket.
Looking at him.
Yeah.
Dion's going to deal with it. And all you do is you talk to Dion. Because you ain't built for this shit. It's stressing you out. And it's causing a problem more than what it is. Dion got it.
Right.
That's all you need to do. And tell him you talk to my son only. That's who you talk to. Son and Sonya. You don't want to talk to her? Talk to my son. Or my brother.
Huh?
Yeah,
they'll get in the game.
He tell me, brother said every time he called, he don't never answer back.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's what he
told me.
And you know
who it is?
Yeah,
and you know who it is?
He know what it is. So.
Then the next time he do that, tell him to call me and I'll text him and say you need to call your client.
So what is that? So he in his mind is a go for tomorrow or not?
Nesto, don't start that question right there. Okay? Don't start. That girl don't know. And what she do know, she not telling you.
But the bond?
Yeah.
No. Christmas. No. The Peter Piper Pick a Pack of Pickle Peppers show coming on. Yeah, the bond. Where's she at? Get off that damn phone. The bond. The hell else you think he trying to get? Tomorrow.
You want me to call him? You want to ask about the bond?
No.
I mean, you got all rights to ask about your bond. You are the client.
Yeah, I know if I am, but
you can talk
calling.
on this phone about a bond because it's already he can discuss what he discussed with the people know out loud. The prosecutor said this is where we at.
Yeah, I need to call back in a minute then because your time gonna run out and I don't want to get cut off. So if I can call you right back, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I told them to get that fee.
Yeah.
Female attorney on that shit immediately. You see what I'm saying? And they did that
He
shit because
needs
what
to,
he did.
he needs to run that back, and I'll go find a fucking attorney that know how to do the shit. How about that?
I tell you
Yeah,
what, let me
well,
ask you this. Run it back to who? Run what back and who it going to? How you gonna go get something? With what? What's running back? The who? The stop. What?
he said he paid the lady. I know he ain't paid nobody. I know that shit.
Well, that's fine. You paid her. She can do shit. Run the money back.
Yeah.
She can't hold on to shit and she ain't do a damn thing. What's she gonna say? Oh, I took a call.
And you know what he should have did? He should have said, I got somebody can do it for you. So he should have did. So I should have said,
No. Apparently, it ain't being handled in a timely manner. And all of this shit got a time frame on it.
I'm
So,
talking about for tomorrow, too. For tomorrow, he should have said, I got somebody I can put you on, too.
who said that?
He should have said that to you.
Is you listening? Damn, I like to choke off that ice. Are you listening? Damn.
And all of this shit got a time frame on it.
I'm
So,
talking about for tomorrow, too. For tomorrow, he should have said, I got somebody I can put you on, too.
who said that?
He should have said that to you. He should have, hey,
That owl. Who? The owl. The owl said it. Nesto, I wouldn't explain shit. I'd have hung that phone up. What do you got to lose?
Oh, no, because it's a short notice. So, and ain't nobody gonna show up there for free. And she already saying she tapped out. And she's saying what came out of his mouth.
why that's still out there with BC, so. Yeah, man, I'm gonna feel like the ticket be done with you, nigga. You ain't doing what you say you gonna do because you keep lying. So everybody fucking keep lying to me, keep fucking with my brain right now. And that shit you just told me, that shit it sound like some fucking Pluto shit you just told me.
You know what? The one telling you the shit, the one telling you is the problem. But you were blinded in love, huh? All right.
You told me a fucking possession or a picture. That's what you just said.
He should have never called her.
What'd you say?
He should have never called her.
No.
But he did. Now what? Now what? Didn't I play the clip earlier? What did Shirley say? What did Shirley tell her? You be listening to the shit. What did Shirley say? Did not Shirley say, I'm your wife? That shit's supposed to stop everything. You could be married and then separate. Let me use myself. I'm going to get the big head. Bye, honey. I'm going over here to this. This and I can be together 7 years. Got a little crib, 2 cars, truck out there. I die. Do you know, just as sure as I was only separated, not divorced, this can claim she loved the ground that I walk upon and the water I drink. I die. My wife come and banned her ass from everything. The funeral home, the funeral, afterward, no nothing. That was his wife. Talk to Son or Sonya.
Should have never
He
did.
should have told her. He should have talked to you first and not her. I don't know what the point of it was stressing her about, because one thing, this situation ain't costing her no money between now and tomorrow, so she ain't paying for shit. Then why would you want to tell her? Because unless there's a cost involved, again, too, that's something that you would tell her.
Thank you.
Because you're the one that's got to tell her this is what it is and negotiate what she can pay for and where it's at. Y'all negotiate that because that's the money. It's just between you and her, not between him
She is.
He can only say I received it and I didn't. That's the only thing he needs to talk about is what he received and what he. Then he's gonna tell me today that the money stopped. He ain't got paid in weeks. What the fuck are you talking about?
Thank you.
This Sunday, you said, "Oh, oops, I see it." That was just Sunday. What is he talking about? You and I was like,
You got played. You got played, didn't you, Sonya? Y'all don't see this part. I see this part very clearly. In the end, she got played by the lawyer, and she not liking that. I think she was taking a kickback.
"What are you talking about? You just."
Allegedly, in my opinion. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I do. Allegedly. Whatever which one to make me the safest. She was sticking her hand in the cookie jar.
Got paid. You know the money stopped.
Wow.
I hate that. I hate when people say stupid shit like that. I hate when stuff that, "Oh, well, you always." No, motherfucker, that was the first time I ever did that. I hate that. Don't put that on the always. It's been weeks. Motherfucker, it ain't been weeks. You ain't been on the case for weeks. You might have been on the case of 30 days.
Thank
So,
you.
you
It
even
ain't even been 30 days, bro.
Right. So what you even talking about? It's been weeks. So basically, you ain't got paid since the first week y'all met. So that's what you're talking. That's what it sounds like.
Wow.
Because you only been on here a month, maybe. Hold on.
It ain't even been a month. It ain't been a month.
Right. It ain't been a month because BC was on it 2 weeks after New Year. I mean, after fucking Thanksgiving. He was on it. I gotta go back and look at my call log.
I know what's going on, man. Man ain't signed anything to 16. He signed it on 16. That when they put
The
in
16th?
16.
Okay.
16.
Okay, so it's been a month. Because tomorrow is, 16th is Monday.
Yeah, that's right. Then what you done made 24 in 30 days. Ain't nobody doing that. No, they're not.
You getting that bank. Ooh-wee. And you didn't move not 1 iota. Maybe from one bed to another bed. Damn.
So I'm burnt out on this. I'm burnt out. I'm burnt the fuck
I
out.
didn't even
I'm about burnt out on this too, Nesto. You about right about it.
get all my money from my case yet. So
What
she
the fuck?
wanted to get that. That's probably him in her ear talking about, go ahead and handle me, and then, whatever's left.
She didn't tell you that shit, did she? You see what I'm saying, Nesto? You see how she be knowing and hearing shit, and it takes for other things to happen in the conversation, and then she'll let a little bit trickle out. Listen again.
24 in 30 days. Ain't nobody doing that. No, they're not.
Listen.
So I'm burnt out on this. I'm burnt out. I'm burnt the fuck
I
out.
didn't even get all my money from my case yet. So
What
she
the fuck?
wanted to get that. That's probably him in her ear talking about, go ahead and handle me, and then, whatever's left over.
No.
Don't try to get her
Hold
close.
on. When I call you back, you gonna call that fuck motherfucker. You gonna call them, and I'm gonna say what I gotta say. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I gotta say what I.
What you go? What you gonna do? Huff and puff and blow a door down or sell? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
He gonna listen what I got to say. I'll say you run that shit back, bro. Cause I ain't gonna let a motherfucker play me. I'm not.
You been got played. You ain't even caught. You talking about what's not gonna happen. You not. Make sure I'm right now. Hold on. Let me let you do it.
I don't give a fuck about that shit. I gotta say what he gonna listen what I got to say. I'll say you run that shit back, bro. Cause I ain't gonna let a motherfucker play me.
You not finna let a motherfucker play you. And if I had one of them little pole things, I'll set it up. Has Nesto been played? Yes or no?
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that because first of all, Deanna said that is retainer until you don't start working until you go to trial. Trial means you plead, not plead, start working hard. You ain't.
What? You don't know the arraignment, preliminary hearing? You have a pre-got doggone hearing. You got a got doggone charge I'm gonna call it a charge proceeding, but that's not actually the name of it. It's a charge something. Anyway, I can tell you what they do. This is when they go down through the charges. And if those are the ones that don't meet the criteria of what the law reads, they have to, throw that out. And then they go to the next one. And then they find out which count. And then they have some other things they check out up under that. Precedent, so on and so forth.
Ain't working hard.
No.
This boy said a straight. And he done been in trouble before. Damn. Did you do 10 years? Oh, okay. You walking around. Oh, you didn't go to the law library. Oh, you couldn't read. Oh, I got you. My bad, big guy. My bad.
I mean, man, you got a lot of little shit that happens before you get there because your shit is so complex.
I appreciate that, Sonya. I see 72 hours of that 35 plus 10 years. I see 72 hours right there. Very good. That's a little better.
I have a normal case. But I'm talking about the extra shit he's doing. He needs to shut the fuck up.
But I ain't seen it done.
Well, you got your bond.
Here we go. That girl, boy, if she ain't my girl.
I ain't seen it.
I mean, you got the agreement on it. You got your bond.
He don't see shit. He been telling you that for, oh man, this gonna make me do another thing on it. He been telling you for the longest. He ain't seen shit in writing. Nobody came and talked to him. You got this man thinking that attorney, the prosecutor, and the judge, well, I can't call it an ex parte because there was somebody there representing you. Got lucky. But now if the prosecutor and the judge would have just met on your ass, I might will help you. I might will send word out to Sylvia, tell them we got another ex parte situation going on. You understand? It got to be fair now. You got to play by the rules.
Did you just pull it up and see it? Did you got your
I don't see it yet. I don't see it yet. That's why I went on there looking today to see if it was posted.
Okay, no, it ain't on there. So I'm gonna stretch that shit real. I ain't gonna play the motherfucker. This is my fucking life.
You went from last week to Wednesday, and I hear we're going to another Wednesday in a couple of days. It's gonna be a second Wednesday.
Yeah, we're going in some bullshit.
We're going to 2 weeks of I'm getting a bond.
You told him to chill. Be quiet. You getting out. Those were your words. I'll pull it. Yeah, I had to work today. Normally I'd be off on Friday. I made up my mind earlier. I was going here. I'll go pull it. And we still in the month of January 2026 too. I'll go pull it, Sonya.
And the thing of it is, he can't control everything because it is 3 people that's got to be in sync, him, the prosecutor, and the judge.
No shit, Sherlock. No shit. Other than that, it'll be a what? You don't know? Never mind.
No, I got that part. Today is it's not what he told me. It's not what he told you. Somebody's lying.
She lying. She ain't telling you everything. She got to keep part of the relationship between her and the attorney, even though even though you the one that sicked her on him, right? Got me thinking about that Chihuahua Brown wrote earlier. Although you sicked her on him, he obliged. It didn't balance itself. A lot of things she didn't tell you.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, if you know that, then what you tripping for then?
I'm lying. You more into my personal life than my business.
Why?
You, boy, Nesto, God dog, boy. Son, you did that. You don't get that? You did that.
You too worried about calling Shirley instead of calling.
And you just let her just call your wife name out like it's not funny. I give it to that girl, boy. That's the you a chump.
My personal life than my business.
Why? You too worried about calling Shirley instead of calling the prosecutor. Please call the prosecutor. Stop.
Yeah. Yeah, he more worried about calling Shirley. Ain't that right, babe? Yeah. Yeah, he trying to call Shirley. Much love out there to you, Shirley. I hope I'm talking about, listen, I hope you living the glamorous life. I'm talking about, I hope it's all good. I hope it's all good for you, sis. I do. Shout out the phone calls from prison, too.
Calling Shirley.
You got me fucked up, bro. You acting like these other people. You acting just like them, man. I don't give a fuck you saying. But if you don't want it, fuck it. Because you see what I'm going against? These motherfuckers going out.
Because you're talking about too much shit that ain't got nothing to do with this case. Because my marriage ain't got nothing to do with this case. On your end. On your end, yes. And I don't.
Even though the wife is paying the bill, don't. Y'all, wait a minute. I'm gonna make sure I got this right. Your wife is paying the bill, but when you look at the math equation, you're looking at nothing from nothing leaves nothing. All right, bet that up. Bet it up.
On his end. Your marriage ain't got shit to do with the case. And if he don't get his money, he's supposed to reach out to you and say, what's going on with payment? That's what he's supposed to talk to you about everything. You've been a little too comfortable calling her, asking her shit, and then calling her and telling her stuff after it was told you, specifically on the text, do not talk to her. And did you change that? Did you go back and say, yeah, you can talk to her now?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay, then it should be
no,
like
ma'am.
like you told on the report.
I just sit there and said it yesterday. Again.
Don't call her for shit. Now you're going to just talk to my son only about the money. Call my son only about the money, or Sonya, either the two, and then they'll get the message to her. But you don't talk to her because she didn't need to know what was going on from you. That was something you should have told her, not him.
That's right.
Because that's something you should have told her.
Yeah.
That's something you should have said, not something he should have said. It should have never been him telling her anything. And he knew that before because
he agreed.
But it's so hard for me to kind of pick this part. I get the feeling that Nesto didn't want Shirley to know anything about anything with his dumb ass, but just pay for it. I don't understand his analogy there. I mean, damn. I'm shocked at you, Nesto, that you really, really is showing this thing of Shirley's dumb or she's slow or you misinterpreting her thing of because she's old school. That's my husband. My job is to fill in the blank. If he's in a tight, I'm supposed to fill in the blank. Nesto did give permission for Shirley and Krell to talk. I wouldn't know. I mean, I couldn't imagine no other way. get no argument out of me on that one. But according to what they carrying on here,
either the two, and then they'll get the message to her. But you don't talk to her because she didn't need to know what was going on from you. That was something you should have told her, not him.
That's right.
she getting on your ass, Nesto. You don't even know it, do you?
Because
no,
that's something you should have told her. That's something you should have said, not something he should have said. It should have never been him telling her anything. And he knew that before because
and did he agree? Did he agree to what you said? He was still trying to argue the fact.
What? What? Son, if you ever went to school, please sit in the front. Please sit in the front. All the way in the front. What?
About what?
Sonya, I'm almost with you on that. He didn't hear you getting on his ass. I ain't gonna do this not again.
No.
That's something you should have told her. That's something you should have said, not something he should have said.
You lost him there. That's what happened. He got lost in the translation. And that's the reason why he...
It had never been him telling her anything. And he knew that before because
and did he agree? Did he agree to what you said? He was still trying to argue the fact.
Uh-huh. He doesn't know you were getting on his ass. He does not know at this moment that you were telling him, Nesto, that he, Nesto, should have told his wife what the deal was, not the lawyer. Remember, she is the defense attorney for the lawyer, not Nesto. His ass is under investigation by her at best.
What? About what?
He trying to say he was not wrong.
This boy looking for a right or he looking for a right or wrong. But stop. Sonya, just keep it moving. Keep the subject moving.
For him telling her, no, he's trying to act like it's a mess because I said something. The only one that knew was me and him.
You said something to who?
He was trying to say that it's all a
You're
mess.
lying. You is fucking up right here. Yes, ma'am. I knew I said I wasn't gonna do this again.
Agree to what you said. He was still trying to argue the fact.
Neither.
What? About what?
Nothing.
He trying to say he was not wrong.
Oh my God.
For him telling her, no, he's trying to act like it's a mess because I said something. The only one that knew was me and him.
You said something to who?
He was trying to say that it's all a mess because you shouldn't have said something. Well, first of all, I hung up on him before he could say anything. So I knew he was going to start to say something. I hung up on his ass.
Now your go-between that's supposed to be, wait a minute. Hold on. Nesto just asked you, I was following. You were getting on Nesto's ass. Then Nesto was picturing in his head as if you was having this conversation with the lawyer. Which means he didn't understand what you were originally telling him. But then you get to this part.
Said something to who?
He was trying to say that it's all a mess because you shouldn't have said something. Well, first of all, I hung up on him before he could say anything. So I knew he was going to start to say something. I hung up on his ass. I didn't get on his Nesto click. He's like, okay, I'm like, click.
Damn, Nesto. And that's your go-between.
Because I knew he was going to try to say. Don't tell him, let me tell him. Why? So you can act like you're doing your job? Yeah. That information didn't come from you. I found that out. So if it came from me, I'm going to say it because that's what I do. I look at his shit and I call him and I let him know what's going on. If you do that, then you do that. But you don't have it where he can call you when he need to call you. So you don't have that. So since you don't have it where if he needs to talk to you.
That wasn't an arrangement. You're the go-between. Lawyer needed to say something to him, he tell you, you tell Nesto. Nesto need to get something back out on the fly. He write or call and tell you. You tell the lawyer. What the hell? I mean, God dang, we all understand that. What the hell going on with y'all?
Feel free to call me anytime. You don't have that. So for the money that you're charging, you should have that. It should say, call me anytime, because I'm charging you $36,000 for this shit. Call me whenever you got a problem. Just call me. But no.
That's not how that works. Okay, you better ate that $36,000 up with them simple phone, what you think is simple phone calls, 35 plus 10-year law experience.
So it is what it is.
It is what it is. That is the truth. If I ain't heard nothing else tonight, that was the truth. That's the truth right there. Other than what the Real Browns Family Chronicles wrote.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what it is. But no, he should have never said shit. You should have told her, you know. Because first of all, ain't shit changed between now and you could have told her after you got out, got home.
Thank you.
So, you know, it's whatever. The bond is good. Okay, no problem.
Wow. Wow. Ain't nobody calling you.
That's all I got to say. Your son, whoever got a relationship with her, but that's some gay-ass tendencies and shit, you know?
I know what it is.
Where you get that from? Y'all be coming to some strange conclusion. But then again, that is how you can wind up being picked up on July of 2022. And here it is, January 23rd, 2026, which once we make it to July the 7th, if you do, that's 4 years waiting for a bond. What happened to your speedy trial?
They have tendencies where you just really think y'all besties now, because y'all had a couple PCs on the phone and she talked about something outside of him to you.
He enjoyed talking to her. He enjoyed something else with you. And you mad because you couldn't shake you. Like you the sharpest tool in the box.
So now y'all playing with your mind. No, that's just called being polite and not hanging up on you.
Well,
oh, because my son's a fan and he always listens to her and every day and da-da-da-da. Okay.
Who said that? Oh, man, I don't
That's
give
what
a
he
fuck
said.
about that
Yeah.
shit. I don't give a fuck about
I
that
said,
shit.
well, okay.
Who
and,
talks to
like,
her?
Yeah, and so, you know, I'm like, man. No, that's just called being polite and not hanging up on you.
Uh-huh.
Well,
oh, because my son's a fan and he always listens to her and every day and da-da-da-da. Okay.
who said that? Oh, man, I
That's
don't
what
give a
he
fuck
said.
about that
Yeah.
shit.
I
don't give a fuck about
I
that
said,
shit.
well, okay, and like, yeah, and so, you know, I'm like, man, you know what?
You have 1 minute remaining.
Calling you right back. I got to say what I got to say. And I'm going to tell him, don't talk.
Don't talk to her, period.
I got that. I'm going to say what I got to say. I'm going to tell him, don't talk. Just listen.
So some things y'all could talk about over the phone.
That's right.
You and him. So you could call him. If you need to talk, you call me, I'll text you, and then you pick up the phone and call.
Say what now?
Or he can come in there and visit if it's all that important, but he don't need to call her.
Right, because to be honest with you, that right there, that didn't even have to go down like that until all I had to do is go to court tomorrow, see what's going on. Then you're supposed to call and get on that.
No, then you just find out what it is, and then you handle it on your end. Call Dion, tell Shirley, da-da-da-da-da, no problem.
Yeah. No, you don't understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, before anything jumps out here.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn notifications on so you don't miss the
Beat
next one.
money.
Well,
This video contains one call between Nesto and Sonya.
no, not that one.
Money.
Well, I saved this for last. All of that is about to be over. He will have to get a public pretend. And they must realize that the key word in public pretender is he works for the public, which means Nesto ass ain't getting out. I'll say this. If he's innocent, leave that man alone. If he's not, then hey, whatever happens, happens. What I'm saying? That's the name of the game. Listen, if you didn't hit the like button when you came in, do the brother a favor. Touch it real quick. You won't even remember you did it. Just do. Share. Hey, if you swung through, you can jive with this commentary. Subscribe. Look forward to Kaazon's truth coming out. We're going to be able to get into some other deeper stuff other than playing around with Nesto and Sonya. You dig? It's been real, though. I'm now having a cold watch alert coming up. I think the last time I looked down, we had went down to 50 degrees. Still partly cloudy. We're here on the Gulf Coast. Pensacola, Florida is where I reside. You dig? I hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it enough to where I think I'm going to go in and let's find out if Nesto really had that energy for that lawyer. Let's see if he going to really pop off. You dig? They are foolish. They're like Frick and Frat or Andy and Amos. One is fetching, the other one is catching. The community is much safer while Nesto is in jail. Ain't no vehicles being stolen or women being violated. Oh, my goodness. Amen, man. Tonight featuring the Real Brown Family Chronicle. Man, keeping the chat lit for me. I appreciate it. I'd like to thank Dr. Clark for swinging through. Come out them bushes. I appreciate that, the Real Brown Family. I appreciate that. All right, well, it's time for me to go get a little rest. I went and knocked out 10 hours. Queued this thing up. Took care of a few things for the wife. She had a birthday yesterday. And yeah, we'll see where I'm not going to make any promises. Just know, I don't have a lot to do this weekend. College football is done with. I will be working on my other channel, but I'm going to peep out the bushes over here to drag that damn Nesto. Because you don't ever side with your side chick over your wife. And you 101% ever, what you did tonight. You've done several times. Let your side chick, you need to answer for that one day. You really need to answer for that. You're going to let your side chick call your wife by name, her title, her position, and all you do is sit there and go, yup, I'll let her know. I'll let her know, Brown family. I will. I kid you not. I will let her know. You don't do that, Nesto. And you did. So you got another force you got to fight against, bruh. You don't never do that. That your side chick call your wife. Shirley. Hey, Shirley. Gonna call Shirley. Boy, you crazy. Man, good night, man. I don't even want to talk about this shit no more. Boy, you hit the like button, subscribe, share. Any questions or concerns, you can reach me at Kaazon@gmail.com. If you want to help build this channel, grab me another cigar, a cup of coffee early in the morning, a cup of tea, $ KaazonSr, AAAZON, capital S as in Sam, Aura as in railroad. That's all I have this evening. We'll catch you the next time. Peace.
Beat money. Beat money.